So, some shit going on. My son's school is causing problems for me again. They basically want to give me 3 more weeks of the shaping uh, procedure that they're doing. Um, my son is autistic on the more severe side. He's 15, and he has not yet gone to school this school year. I'm working with the lawyer, granted pro bono through legal aid, and she's telling me that if they cannot get him to school, that they're gonna recommend residential. If they're gonna recommend residential, and they will most likely get it. If they have to go through the state or through the school, if they go through the state, it's a good chance they'll get it through the school. If it's just he needs to be in school, I guess is what she's saying. So pretty much, there's nothing I can do, and it's pissing me off. They want to give him 3 weeks to do the shaping, if they can get him in the next 3 weeks to school. And if they don't, they're going to do an extinction procedure, which I looked up and it clearly states that it is highly recommended and, from what I'm understanding, needed to identify the functioning behavior that's causing this. Well, they don't know why he's not wanting to go to school. They don't know if it's the bus or if it's the school or what it is. So they're calling that their last resort. And if that doesn't work, then they're going to try to pull my son out of my home and stick him in residential. Clearly, that's going to fucking help. Take a child out of his comfort zone, away from his family, by force, and expect that to work. I'm really at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose my child to school because they are incapable of providing adequate transportation and a safe environment. My son, when he gets on the bus, if they even shut the door, he panics. He freaks out. His anxiety goes through the roof, and he does not sit down for them to buckle him. Now, if they do get the buckle on him, he does the same thing. He just does not want to leave. I don't know why. We don't know why. The school don't know why. So I don't understand why or how they could even be suggesting an extinction procedure without knowing the underlying issue and what's causing the behavior. I will homeschool my son for the next 3 years of school or 4 years of school if need be. I am not going to let this school rip my son out of my home or away from me. In the last 5 months of last school year, they called the state on me 3 times. As soon as one closed, not even 2 weeks later, I have another one open on me with the same thing with something a little added to it to make it different. Now, this is getting ridiculous. It's almost like they're not meeting their quota of residential students. They are seriously just pushing and pushing residential. They've been pushing residential for 2 years now, and I refuse to do it. They're not allowing anything to really stick. So I don't know. I need some advocacy, and I'm not getting it. And the state of New Hampshire is one of the worst fucking states for autism supports, and it's getting just out of control, ridiculous. You know, and I don't know how to go about talking to the doctor and requesting edibles, THC edibles. If it's an anxiety issue, that would definitely most likely help him. That shit helps my anxiety when I used to smoke. But I mean, used to smoke. I don't smoke. The way I look, I'm noticing while I'm looking back at my picture in the camera, I look high as fuck. But I'm not. I'm just tired. Um, I don't sleep much myself. I have my own issues. Um, but it's just the school system, just all they've been wanting, even before. I have a lawyer because they just wanted to put him from the get go into residential because he's too much to handle. He's too much to deal with. They don't have adequate schooling for him, for what he needs. The mainstream schools, even the ones with the autism programs, they just don't have the accommodations for what he needs. And now I have him in this specialized school, Jollikers in Manchester, New Hampshire, part of Easter Seals, and they've done nothing but cause more stress in my life in the last year that he's been in school. Granted, last year he went to school the most out of the last couple of years, but I noticed his behaviors and his resistance to wanting to go to school has changed since the first time they had to restrain him at that school. Now I don't. He doesn't like to be restrained. It escalates the situations more when he gets restrained, and I'm noticing this behavior started right around the time they first sent home an incident report where he had to be restrained. So I don't know if anybody has any information. I'm working, like I said, with a legal aid lawyer. I think I really may need to go to a disability rights lawyer and find out if there's anything else that can be pushed um, for this. Um, I'm doing everything I can. I'm getting him ready. He's going out to the bus right now. They're using the shaping, which means basically a reward system. He does something, he gets something. So the extent of that is we finally got him on the bus, sitting down, eating his snack on the bus with the aides. Excuse me. Um, but then he's allowed to come in if he doesn't feel comfortable buckling or having the door shut. He freaks out and leaves. And he comes back home, inside. So I'm at a loss of what to do. I'm on the verge of losing my kid, and it's not because of anything I'm doing wrong. The school system just wants to yank him out because he's not wanting to go to school and they can't figure out why. So if anybody has any suggestions, any ideas, any help, they're gonna sit there and say it's because I let him on the computer in the morning. But he's been going out to the bus every morning, just about every morning for the past week or so, having his snack on the bus with the aides, and then coming back in. So it's not the computer that's keeping him from going out. I'm getting him out the door, and then it's their job, the school's job, the school district, and the aide's job to get him from my front door to the school. They haven't even identified why he's doing this, but yet they want an extinction procedure put in. They're not going to know what is the negative reinforcement or the positive reinforcement. What's positively reinforcing him to act like this? It's they're letting him make the choice. Um, and he learns that, like, when before all this, the bus was only allowed to stay here for 10 minutes, so he would sit there, be resistant, or not want to motivate out of the yard closer to the bus because he knew he had a certain amount of time. He may be autistic, but he's very smart. He picks things up. He's very observant. He's very manipulative at times too. um, So yeah, I don't know what to do. Please, if anybody has any suggestions that may help, I'm thinking of open up the dialogue and requesting the doctor to look into his case and getting him on some edibles for his anxiety aspect of it.